Good afternoon, Instructor Johnson. Thank you for coming in today for the deposition. You do understand that you're currently under oath, correct? Okay. So you are an interview and interrogation instructor at the Academy, right? Okay. And for a few years, I see. Okay. I see from your record that you took an instructor certification course. Is that correct? Okay. Besides that, what other qualifications do you have to teach interview and interrogation? Okay, so 18 years as an investigator qualifies you as an interview and interrogation instructor. Any other qualifications? Oh, okay, yeah. So you attended a 40-hour course and got a certificate for passing a quiz, and you were asked to teach that class at your academy after you attended the class. After only 40 hours of training, in passing a 20-question quiz, they wanted you to teach. Okay. I see. I've got the lesson plan here. I appreciate you supplying that. Did you write that? No. So it was given to you to teach from. Is that correct? Okay. This lesson plan you use indicates that you teach that the degree of eye contact or simple eye movement, right or left, can tell if someone is lying or being truthful. Have you found any scientific studies that supports that premise? Okay. You also have here about crossing arms and legs and leaning away from the interviewer is a sign of deception. Any research supporting that? None. Oh, okay. What about you have here giving too many details, making religious remarks, nervous laughing are signs of deception? Or no? Well, what about answering the question? Do you have any empirical evidence that supports? None. All right. Okay. What about covering the mouth or the eyes or touching the nose? In any supporting studies on that supports that premise? There's none? Okay. Well, how about this section you teach that says you can tell someone's lying by their handwriting style, and you also have a section that teaches that there's a machine that can listen to people's voices and decides if they're being truthful or not. There's no scientific research for that. Oh, okay. Also in this lesson plan, you said using these tools to decide if someone is guilty and lying about it, and then you begin your interrogation or your students with a rock-solid belief that these people are guilty because those behaviors that you can't prove are reliable signs of deception. And you teach them not to stop until they get a confession because they're guilty. Is that correct? Okay. And you've been teaching this course from this lesson plan that someone else wrote, proposing scientific unproven signs of deception, and been doing it for 15 years. One more question, Instructor Johnson. What you've been teaching in that classroom for 15 years, can you defend that here in this courtroom, please? Or is your answer going to be, that's the way we've always done it? What you just heard is a fictionalized account based on some real events in federal court cases recently. Those cases cost agencies and cities and counties and states, even private companies, tens of millions of dollars. And those cases were filed because of individuals who were deprived of their freedom and their property based on those confessions that you got using these techniques. And what about the victims and justice for them? So my mind grabber this week is for the instructors. If you can't defend this in the courtroom, you shouldn't be teaching it in the classroom. This has been episode 26 of Inside the Interview Room. Training on Trial, Part 1, The Instructor. Next week, Training on Trial, The Academy. And remember, what happens in the interview room echoes in the courtroom. And if what you're teaching can't stand up in the courtroom, it shouldn't be taught in a training room. Be sure to subscribe. Tune in next week as we check again about training. Be sure to subscribe. Be safe. See you again soon.